Alright, hello, and welcome back to my guides on the Kingdom Hearts 3 data bosses, all set to critical mode. Today we're going to be tackling Xemnas. I apologize that it took me a bit longer to get this particular guide out. I was having a really hard time no damage running this, but finally got it here. Got no other announcements other than go see the Sonic movie. It's a pretty good film. Part of the reason this fight can be difficult for many is because it's pretty easy to feel disoriented if you let Xemnas hit you with the vines and toss you around the stage. Sometimes it makes sense for you to roll through and dodge those vines altogether. Sometimes it's best to let them carry you off somewhere. I'll cover those instances here, but rest assured that if you are grabbed by the vines at any point, the move that Xemnas will throw out next is usually something that you can react to, though you'll have a pretty small window to do it. So Xemnas starts off the fight with one of two moves, either kicks or his lightsaber slashes. In this case it was the kicks. Best way to get through this is to block all kicks and then on the fourth one reprise and then get a combo in of your own before he can start the second part of that attack. Should he open with the lightsabers, block until the last hit and use the wrist dodge prompt if you have it equipped. Otherwise, air step to where he teleports after the attack and get a combo in. The second series of attacks will have Xemnas throw out vines, then throw out homing bombs, then place a wall, and then throw out a final set of vines to throw you into the wall. As I've mentioned before, the vines are completely dodgeable, so dodge through the first set and then stay as close to Xemnas as possible, that way his bombs can't actually reach you, and then after he puts up the wall, dodge through the second set of vines and start your own combo. The next attack will have Xemnas come in super fast with a number of lightsaber strikes and kicks. He'll throw out vines then, and then follow up with a second set of lightsaber slashes and kicks. You can block the first set of kicks and lightsaber strikes, and then dodge through the vine attack to start a combo on Xemnas before he can start the second part of this attack. Should you miss this opening and he starts the second part of this attack, be prepared to immediately block, and as soon as you see Xemnas spiral up with his lightsabers, air step to him and start a combo. He'll be vulnerable right there. The move that immediately precedes that will have him throw out vines, throw out projectiles to encircle you and shoot at you, and then come at you with a cross slash that is unblockable. Dodge through the vines or don't, it's kind of your call, it doesn't impact this too much. Block all the projectiles and then reprise as he's throwing out his cross slash, that'll give you an opening and also deal some counter damage. The move that precedes this will have Xemnas summon 3 walls before then summoning vines to throw you around into those walls, as well as throw out his own little kicks and slashes. Key to getting through this move is to understand that if you can dispel the walls before Xemnas has a chance to start throwing out his vines and his kicks, he's going to be open to an attack. And there's a couple different ways you can go about doing this. The way I like to do this is to air step to Xemnas every time he's about to summon a wall and then get a slash in to get rid of that wall, and then immediately go into my counterattack on him. An easier alternative is to just hit him with lightning every time he summons a wall and then air step to him to get your own combo in. This last move will have Xemnas spiral towards you, lightsabers extended, to hit you into the ground and then hit you with an unblockable slash. If you just block the spinning attack first, you are open for a counterattack of your own. Assuming you haven't gotten Xemnas past his DM threshold, which is a little over half of his health, his moveset is going to rotate back to what it was at the start of the fight, and it'll go through all the moves in the exact same sequence as they have been laid out here, until you hit that DM threshold. Once the DM starts, a general rule is to just let the vines throw you around. You're going to be able to react to what Xemnas does most of the time after he throws you here. The first thing Xemnas does out of the desperation move is come at you with 4 sets of lightsaber strikes and kicks. Block all of these appropriately, and then when the dome of projectiles surrounds you, he's going to fire once. Block this one as well. Next, Xemnas will come at you with 3 sets of kicks. Block these appropriately, and then when the projectiles start firing, block the first set, dodge the blue lasers, and then block the second set. Immediately after the projectiles are done firing, he's going to come at you with an unblockable slash, 2 normal lightsaber strikes, and then another unblockable slash and 2 lightsaber strikes. Remember that pattern, dodge the unblockable slashes, and then prepare for the projectiles. Dodge the first blue lasers, block the red lasers, dodge the second blue lasers, and then block all the lasers afterwards. Sora will be slightly dazed after the DM, but you should prepare to roll out of the way of the unblockable slash and then hit him with a combo immediately after you've rolled out of the way. From here, Xemnas is going to mix up his moveset from the first phase in 3 distinct patterns. The key to getting through this part of his entire fight is to know what those patterns are, and I'll outline them here. Pattern number 1 is going to be a set of 3 kicks followed by a vine throw, followed by bombs being thrown out, followed by another vine throw, another set of bombs, a wall, and then another vine throw to throw you into the wall. As with the first time you dealt with this, your opening is going to be right after he threw up the wall, and remember to stay under him to avoid the bombs. Pattern number 2 will be a set of lightsaber strikes and kicks, followed by a vine throw, followed by a second set of lightsaber strikes and kicks, another vine throw, projectiles that surround you and shoot at you, and an unblockable slash. Your opening here is to reprise the projectiles as the unblockable slash is coming out to give yourself an opening and also deal counter damage. The final pattern will be lightsaber slashes into a vine throw, into projectiles, into another vine throw, into bombs, into the wall, and into the vines that throw you into the walls. Your opening here is once again after the wall, dodge through the vines, hit him for an opening. That's going to do it for my guide on Xemnas, a tricky fight, a disorienting fight, but certainly a very doable one. Stay tuned for my no damage run that I'm about to throw up right now. As always, if you like the video, consider leaving a like, and also consider subscribing if you want to stay tuned to anything that I post in the future. And my next guide should be coming out in a couple days. We only have 3 to pick from here: Arxene, Sykes, and Dark Riku, so it's going to be one of them. And man, I'm dreading doing Dark Riku, but he will get done. So till next time, take care.
Back at you! Back off!
Leaving.
Take this!
Insolence. Leaving.
So long! There!
Leaving. Strike.
Back at you! Back off! Back on! There!
Pay attention.
Take this! Over here! Back off!
Insolence. No more.
Take this! There! Right!
Feel the emptiness. No escape. Be gone. No escape. Grovel.
See ya!
Insolence. Erase. Leaving first. No. Leaving.
It's over!
Insolence. No more. Leaving. Be
Back
gone.
off! Take this! Back off! Got him! Yeah! See ya! Here we go! Back off!
This healing